One of the natural things you'll see within a creek system is when you have lots of rainfall and you have creeks and rivers, you end up having flooding. And flooding occurs over many centuries and occurs quite naturally. And most people would have seen some sort of flooding occur on some creek system at some point in their lives. People have been very good by picking up all their rubbish, making sure they don't spray too much chemical around, making sure that when they fertilise lawns they don't put too much on. So inside our creek system is actually quite healthy at the moment, which is actually very good. The main things to be careful of is to make sure that you don't take too much out of the system than what goes into the system. So if you are catching fish, maybe every second one you release it back into the system for someone else to catch. Make sure you catch the right size fish, so be aware of what size are legal arrangements for fish. And I think the other thing is make sure if you come here with your rubbish, take your rubbish home again, don't leave it here in our system. And I think also to respect all the trees and the grass that's also here, because that is actually a food source for the fish. So one of the things we're likely to see in the future, we probably are going to see more floods and more effects of rainfall events occurring in our system. And what that means is that we'll probably have more water, and we'll probably see our Myall Creek system actually flood and erode and move with what actually is happening in nature. But I don't think that's that bad. At the end of the day, the effects what we're doing here to actually help stabilise the banks, planting trees so that it doesn't wash away anymore. And I think will actually help it in the long term, and hopefully when we get our next big flood through here, that the effects of that flood will be lessened and the water will move through quite safely, and we'll still be left with our landscape here where the fish and the birds and the trees can actually live in harmony.